Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I feel like every time there is a brand new angle to my videos, I have to set up every time I film, so that is why that happens. And I feel like I am just filming later and later every time. It is 7:30 p.m. I did wake up quite late today, thus walked Toby later on in the day, had lunch later on in the day, got ready to film later on in the day, and now here we are filming, you guessed it, later on in the day. Today's video is product empties and what I have replaced them with. My trash, my empties bin was overflowing, so I figured that it was only fair for me to film this video for you all as summer is coming to a close. By the time this gets up to you, the summer will have or is over. I love summer. Not only is my birthday during the summer, I just love longer days. I feel more productive. My mood, I feel like, improves a lot during the summer, and it is during the summer that I realized just how bad seasonal affective disorder has been or was for me. Let me know if you can relate. This empties video is mostly skincare and makeup, but stay tuned. Part 2 is coming to you in 2 to 3 weeks, depending on my upload schedule here. And that will mostly be some skincare, hair care, body care. So if you love any of those products, make sure you stay tuned for that. Makeup removers. I emptied the FARMACY Strawberry Shortcake Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm, which looks like this and smelled divine. It was literally like dessert in a cleanser. I can still smell it. This did not irritate or overly dry my skin, and it removed even the most stubborn mascara. Recently, I have been wearing both waterproof and water-resistant mascaras. Like the one I'm wearing today is the Benefit Fan Fest mascara, one that I have been absolutely obsessed with, and it removes it very well. Another product that I think I only had about 3 to 4 uses that I emptied as well was the Versed Day Dissolve Cleansing Balm with eucalyptus oil and vitamin E. This I very recently emptied, and I feel like it created a little bit of a breakout for me, and I think it was the eucalyptus oil. When I first used this, I did not have a reaction to it, but when I revisited it to empty it, I had like a few breakouts happen. Like you can see them here, and then I had a couple here along the laugh lines, and that was about it. I do like the price point of this. If you do very well with essential oils, you may like this. It does have a bit of a cooling, soothing effect because of the eucalyptus oil. If you are sensitive to essential oils, I would stay away. FARMACY does make Clearly Clean, so if you love a cleansing balm but have very sensitive skin and do not do well with fragrances or essential oils, definitely check out Clearly Clean. This I loved, used it literally every day since I got it. What did I replace those with? Not necessarily something new. I think I shared this in my last empties video, but this is the Elemis Pro Collagen Rose Cleansing Balm. Now, I started to use this, and then I received Strawberry Shortcake Clean, and I just kind of made the switch, if you will. So this is how far I have used this product. I will say, the rose scent here is so potent. Oh, it's so potent. So you must love rose if you use this. I personally don't always have a problem with rose, and I don't mind this at all. This does have, for me at least, a warming feeling. It's highly moisturizing, non-stripping, but again, you do have that rose scent. If you do not love rose, they do have other scents available, and they also have a fragrance-free scent available. Every product that I talk to you about will be linked down below, and it is a commissionable link as well. Now, this would not be an empties video without me talking about Drunk Elephant Best No. 9 Jelly Cleanser. Yes, I had another travel size of this just kind of, you know, hanging out there, so I emptied this. This is one of my favorite gentle cleansers. Lathers beautifully. I can use this as a second cleanse or a morning cleanse after a workout if I'm not wearing a heavy sunscreen. Highly recommend. And then this was a new product for me. This is the Professional Good Cleanup Pore Purifying Foaming Cleanser. I liked this in the beginning, and then at the end I was like, well, it's open, so let's go ahead and use her. I don't know how I feel about the packaging here. I feel like sometimes I had to really pump the product out. Did it have any pore purifying properties? I mean, it did remove dirt, oil, impurities. This did have lemon extract. I didn't really see any irritation from this, and it wasn't drying to my skin. I feel like if you lean on the more sensitive side, this may not be a good option for you. However, if you do have oily skin, thick skin, congested skin, not that this has salicylic acid, I don't think, you may enjoy this. Cleansers I have been using recently to replace those two have been the Josie Marin Pineapple Enzyme Pore Clearing Cleanser. This is a foaming face wash, and I did mention this in my last video, my last empties video, the IS Clinical Cleansing Complex. Now this, I have used about this much already. This, I feel like it's my exfoliating cleanser, but not a physical exfoliant. This does have some AHAs in here. This lathers nicely, and this has a really interesting scent, has like a pineapple scent. Very artificial, but still really nice, especially when I wash my skin. I will use this in the morning when I have a heavier sunscreen after working out, of course. I feel like it really gets the job done. Makes my skin feel clean, but not squeaky clean. Sometimes I will use this as my second cleanse if I don't use this guy. This guy, I do love using it after a cleansing balm at night, whereas this is more of like my daytime cleanse. I would not say that this lathers up incredibly, like as much as this guy does, but it lathers up just enough. I would say the same thing about this as well. These don't lather as much as I would like them to, but do they clean my skin? Yes, they do. I have the Drunk Elephant Ceramide AF Eye Balm. I was really sad when I emptied this. I did film a review of this product, so I will link that. I feel like this was a early 2023 release or late 2022 release, but I really enjoyed this, especially during spring allergy season. My eyes were itchy, they were dry, they were gross, and this kind of helped to soothe and hydrate them. I have replaced that with the LMS Pro Collagen Vitality Eye Cream. This is how much I have used of this. She is nearly empty. Now these have very different textures, consistency, and ingredients. This is definitely more strengthening and a richer formula, whereas this is, I would say, more anti-aging, but more of a gel cream formula, making it perfect for summer and fall on all skin types. This, I would say, is perfect for sensitive, normal, perhaps combo skin. If you have oily skin, this may feel too heavy for you. And these are both eye creams that I use at night. I do not use these during the day. If you have dry, very dry eyes, this may work very well for you both AM and PM. This, again, very light, wears nicely. I wouldn't say this is necessarily soothing as Ceramide AF, but I will say it just feels really nice on the eyes at night. Now, I have to like mentally prepare myself for this because I recently, literally like 2 weeks ago, uploaded a review on this. But I already emptied, surprise, the Bio Effect EGF eye serum. Now this full price retails for $95. Did this visibly improve the delicate area around the eyes? Of course it did. I think I saw results. I will link my review to that up above, but I was so surprised. I could not believe it when I could not squeeze any more product from this particular unit. I was like, did I get a faulty one? I really just want to tear this apart and just see if I just got a faulty one. But I am just very sad to report that this is empty. I thought that perhaps it would last as long as my other Drunk Elephant products, considering that there's more product in this than there is in my Drunk Elephant products. So I feel like I may have to update my rating on this product. Just very sad that it's already gone. It's already empty. Where did it go? So that was very disappointing. That's probably one of the biggest disappointments of this Empties video. I really like the very small ingredients deck of that particular product, but I am just really upset that I used it so quickly, especially since I was just using it at night. I went back to my Drunk Elephant Ashaba Complex eye serum. This is one of my favorites. I feel like I still have plenty of product to go, and I love retinol for the eyes. I feel like I am at that stage in my life where retinol is needed kind of everywhere in the body, but more so now along the eyes. Major differences here: this is water based, and yes, this does have water, but it is more of a creamy consistency, as you can see, and this has retinol, whereas this has the barley ingredient here, making it kind of one of a kind, if you will, innovative formula. And the applicator here, the roller ball, giving it more soothing, anti-puffiness properties, whereas this is definitely more anti-aging, more hydrating and nourishing for the skin. I am sad to report that I also emptied the c-firma Fresh Day Serum. This is one of my favorite vitamin C serums. I debated whether I would open up a fresh unit of this because after revisiting this summer, I was like, this is why I love this product. I got loads and loads of compliments. But because I review products for you, I did put a poll on the community tab as to see what vitamin C product I should test first. I did have another option there. You guys wanted me to test the SkinCeuticals C&E Ferulic Acid Serum. It is the one I am wearing on the skin today. Is it an exact dupe for this? Absolutely not, but they do share some ingredients, but not all. One of my favorite ingredients included here is the pumpkin enzyme, I think. Is it pumpkin, pomegranate? Some sort of enzyme that gives this some exfoliating properties. You do not find that here. So this is essentially just straight up vitamin C. Every time, now I have had a chance to play with this for about a week now. Every time I apply this to the skin, the glow keeps getting better and better. Whereas this, the glow that you get from day one of use is the same glow that you're gonna get at the end of this unit. So the glow here is consistent. Whereas this, I feel like the first day of use, I got more of a natural glow. And to be honest, I thought, well, I am underwhelmed. But today I was like, where is that glow coming from? So will this beat this out? I don't know. We will find out. Some differences, of course, packaging. It is opaque, so there is some integrity to the unit. I do want to show you, though, just how oxidized this is. right now. I'm not sure if you can tell, but it is the tiniest bit oxidized. It does remind me, application and all, and the feel of it on the skin, except for the glow factor. It does remind me of the Paula's Choice Super C15 Serum Booster. So I will say that if I were not testing products for you all here on the YouTubes, I would have opened up another Drunk Elephant C-firma Fresh Day Serum. Another Drunk Elephant Empty. This is the Behydra Intensive Hydration Serum. I love this. This was one of my first Drunk Elephant loves. I did open up a new product. Since when I emptied this unit, I was testing Be Goldie. So I didn't want to throw something new in the mix, so I went and opened another one of these. This is another favorite. This does have enzymes in there. Ceramide, anti-aging skin soother, some exfoliation there. And I have also been using the SkinCeuticals Hydrating B5 Gel. There are some similarities here. We have a B5, and then we have vitamin B5 here as well. This ingredients list is quite short as well. I feel like it's about a handful of ingredients, but the price point here is outrageous. $90 for sodium hyaluronate and vitamin B5. So I have a feeling that as far as formula, this is the much better option, but I am using this with this because I picked these up as a set. So I do want to use them together as recommended on the SKINSTORE website just to see how well they work together. And so far, this is treating my skin very well. I am mixing Be Goldie with this, and oh my God, incredible. So it only amplifies the glow here. Difference as well, packaging, this dropper form. This is the typical Drunk Elephant packaging here, which we all know, love, and can identify quite well. Moisturizer, or at least this can go daytime and nighttime moisturizer, but I emptied the Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. This is another one of my Drunk Elephant loves. I feel like my skin does so much better, and my skin is normal skin with Proteiny instead of Lala. Lala I can reach for at night, specifically at night during cooler winter months. I have yet to do so, but I will be replacing it with this. This is a refill. So I love that they are doing that. Maybe I can do it here with you all. Let's learn how to do something new together. So here is the refill. Okay, so we're gonna put this together. Look, it's a fresh unit. Again, fragrance free because it is Drunk Elephant. I'm gonna try to get as much product of this as I can. And then I think you just do that. Is this not a refillable? No, it is. Cool. This would have done much better as a reel or a short, but here we are improvising for the YouTube video. So yeah, love Proteiny Polypeptide Cream. Sunscreen, I did just empty one. I feel like in my last video I emptied loads of sunscreens, but here we just have one. I did empty the Dr. Loretta Universal Glow Daily Defense. Since I emptied this, I have been reaching for the Kosas Dream Beam Comfy Smooth sunscreen. These two have the same finish and quite possibly the same feel. This might be a little bit heavier on the skin, whereas this is a little bit lighter in weight. These are both mineral sunscreens and the packaging differs a lot. I feel like this empties so well all the time. I have emptied two Dr. Loretta SPFs obsessed. This, I feel like we may have an issue with it emptying. So I like to store it upside down so that if and when I get to emptying this, it will have all of the product all the way down here. Do like all of the ingredients here. Kosas is a clean beauty brand, so I would assume there are no like hormone disruptors here. And I really enjoy this formula. I don't know if I would repurchase though. That is one thing. And I don't know if I would repurchase this myself, considering I just blew right through it. I feel like I would repurchase FARMACY products, Drunk Elephant products, of course. And I feel like all I've been talking about is Drunk Elephant products. And speaking of which, Drunk Elephant. Sweet Pity Deodorant Cream. This would not be an Empties video if I did not discuss Sweet Pity. So, of course, I picked up a fresh unit of Sweet Pity Deodorant Cream. This is one of my favorite deodorants. It is cream-based, so when you first introduce that to the underarms, it does feel a little funny. If you do live in hot, humid climates, that might not work for you. It does keep odor away, but wetness, it sure does not. I will say that I also picked up the Salt Air deodorant because I am in my Salt Air girl era. Specifically Santal Bloom, I think the range or the line is called. But this is what the unit looks like. Their packaging is stellar. Their scents, I would say, are amazing. I have used this twice, so I don't have an opinion on it yet. The scent in this isn't strong, which I kind of wanted it to be strong if it was going to be in deodorant form, but it does have a little bit of that Santal Bloom Air, I forget the name, scent. It doesn't feel heavy on the pits, but I feel like I will have more of an opinion on this in another Empties video. But still, this is my favorite day-to-day deodorant. I do live in LA where it's dry. Recently, we have been quite humid, but it still does well. I did use that in New York last year or 2 years ago, I forget. If you live in New York, do not pick up Sweet Pity. It is just too hot and too humid. Another empty, the Benefit Fluff Up Brow Wax. This is one of my favorite Benefit brow products. I did replace it with another Fluff Up Brow Wax. I did use a fresh new unit today, but let me show you what my old unit looks like. It is gross. She is gross, girl. She is gross. And I can definitely see the difference in a fresher unit. I love this if you love fluffy, bold brows. Lips, I have 2 lip product empties. I feel like these either get lost and I never get a chance to empty an actual lip product, but I did empty the Clear Tower 28 Gloss and the Lawless Forget the Filler Lip Plumping Line Smooth Gloss in Rosy Outlook. I got this in a Sephora favorites box, and I feel like I talked so much trash about this, but I ended up loving it. So much so that I emptied it. Formulas here are quite different. This is a thicker lip plumping formula, whereas this is lightweight, but no lip plumping effects. I do want to show you the wand here because this at the very end just kind of changed colors for me. I don't know why. Like, did it go bad? This is the Shine On Lip Jelly Gloss and Chill. So if you see the wand here turn purple. I know this is clean beauty, so it has less preservatives and I would assume also no hormone disruptors, so maybe that's what caused the color change. I don't know. But I would say that I have replaced those 2 with the Lawless Forget the Filler Overnight Lip Plumping Mask. I do have the shade Juicy Watermelon. I do have the full size of this in Juicy Watermelon as well, so that's what I have replaced this with. But I can't find it. So either I looked in my everyday purse and my little makeup bag and my little book bag. I don't know where it went. I would like to find it as well. I do want to place an order for like a warmer, deeper, your lips but better shade, other than the Juicy Watermelon, because the Juicy Watermelon shade is more of like a spring, summer, pinky shade. This is definitely a thicker formula. As you can see, I do use a spatula to apply this. So you can see the little stabby prints on it. But I do love this formula. I use it overnight and as I am getting ready for the day, and it just hydrates the lips so well. It does have that plumping effect, but it's not a painful plumping effect. That is all I have. I know it's a lot of product and there is still another video coming for you all. So let me know if you have used any of the products I discussed with you all today in the comments down below. Share your thoughts with the community. Let me know what you have emptied in the comments down below as well. Thank you all for spending some time with me today. I hope that you are all doing well. I will see you in the next one. Bye. I am filming two videos for you today,